It was a crisp autumn morning, and the air was filled with the scent of falling leaves and the promise of something exciting. My birthday was approaching, and while I wasn't expecting anything extraordinary, I couldn't help but daydream about what it might be like to finally play my favorite game on a console. The game had been the talk of all my friends, and I had spent countless hours watching videos and reading reviews, imagining how incredible it would be to experience it for myself. My mom had always been great at making birthdays special, but this year I had been hinting about how much I wanted a console. It wasn't just about playing a new game, it was about joining the conversations with friends, feeling that thrill of exploring new worlds and sharing experiences that everyone seemed to be talking about. However, I knew that consoles were expensive, and that my mom had her own financial challenges, so I tried to temper my expectations. The days leading up to my birthday were filled with a mix of anticipation and hope. My mom was her usual self, organizing the house and preparing for the birthday party. She seemed unusually cheerful and kept hinting that she had something special planned. I couldn't help but wonder if it might be related to my dream of owning a console, but I didn't want to get my hopes up too high. On the morning of my birthday, I woke up to the smell of pancakes wafting through the house. The sunlight streamed through the curtains, casting a warm glow over the room. I got out of bed, excited to see what the day would bring. As I walked into the kitchen, I was greeted with a chorus of "Happy Birthday" from my family. My mom was at the stove, flipping pancakes, while my dad and little brother were setting the table. After breakfast, it was time for the presents. My mom handed me a large, carefully wrapped box with a bow on top. My heart raced as I slowly unwrapped it, each layer of paper revealing more of the mystery within. When I finally peeled off the last piece of wrapping, I was stunned to see a brand new gaming console inside. My mouth fell open in surprise, and I looked up at my mom with wide eyes. "Is this really for me?" I asked, my voice trembling with excitement. My mom nodded, her eyes sparkling with happiness. "Happy birthday! I know how much you've wanted this, and I wanted to make your special day even better." I hugged her tightly, overwhelmed with gratitude. The console was exactly what I had dreamed of, and I could hardly believe it was mine. My mom's gesture was more than just a gift. It was a sign of her love and support, and it meant the world to me. After the initial excitement had settled, I eagerly set up the console in the living room. My dad helped me connect all the cables and get everything ready. As soon as everything was set up, I grabbed the controller and turned on the console. The screen lit up with the familiar logo of the gaming system, and I felt a rush of exhilaration. My mom had also picked up a copy of the game I had been longing to play. She handed it to me with a smile, and I carefully inserted the disc into the console. As the game loaded, I could hardly contain my excitement. The music and graphics that filled the screen were everything I had imagined and more. Finally, the game began, and I was immersed in a world of adventure and excitement. Every detail was perfect, and I couldn't believe how real it felt. I spent hours exploring the game's expansive landscapes, tackling quests, and mastering the mechanics. It was everything I had hoped for and more. Throughout the day, I kept pausing to share my experiences with my mom. She would sit next to me, watching with interest and asking questions about the game. Her enthusiasm for my happiness was heartwarming, and I could tell she was genuinely excited to see me enjoying myself. As the evening approached, the house began to fill with friends and family for the birthday party. We had a great time celebrating, playing games, and enjoying the delicious food my mom had prepared. But the highlight of the day for me was still the new console and the game. I kept sneaking away to the living room to play, savoring every moment of the experience. Later that night, after everyone had gone home and the house was quiet, I sat down in front of the console for one last session. I reflected on the day's events and felt a deep sense of contentment. The console and game were incredible, but the best part of the day was the love and support from my family, especially my mom. As I played, I realized how much this gift meant to me. It wasn't just about the console or the game, it was about the thought and effort my mom had put into making my birthday special. It was a reminder of how much she cared and how much she wanted to see me happy. Her gift had brought so much joy into my life, and I was grateful for every moment. In the days and weeks that followed, I continued to explore the game and share my experiences with friends and family. The console became a central part of my life, and I cherished every opportunity to play. It was more than just a source of entertainment. It was a symbol of the love and support that surrounded me. My mom's gift had not only fulfilled a long-held dream, but had also strengthened our bond. It was a reminder of the importance of family and the joy that comes from giving and receiving love. Every time I picked up the controller, I was reminded of that special birthday and the incredible gesture of my mom. As time went on, the console became a cherished part of my life. I spent countless hours playing games, discovering new worlds, and creating memories with friends. It was a constant reminder of the love and thoughtfulness that went into that unforgettable birthday. Looking back, I realized that the true value of the gift wasn't just in the console or the game. It was in the happiness and connection it represented. It was a testament to the power of thoughtful gestures and the impact they can have on our lives. My birthday that year was a turning point, a moment of joy and connection that I would always treasure. It was a reminder of the importance of family and the incredible ways in which love can be expressed. And as I continued to play and explore, I knew that the memories of that special day would stay with me forever, a testament to the love and support that had shaped my life. The first few weeks with my new console were like a dream. I dove into the game with unbridled enthusiasm, spending hours each day exploring its vast world. The game had a rich storyline, and I became deeply invested in the characters and their journeys. Every quest and mission felt like a new adventure, and I was captivated by the stunning visuals and intricate details. My friends, who had been playing the game for months, were excited to see me finally join in. We would spend hours talking about strategies, sharing tips, and recounting our favorite moments. It felt amazing to be part of the conversation and to bond with them over our shared passion for the game. One weekend, my best friend Jake came over for a gaming marathon. We stocked up on snacks, settled into the living room, and immersed ourselves in the game. It was an unforgettable experience. We took turns playing, cheering each other on during challenging battles and celebrating every victory. It was moments like these that made me appreciate the gift even more. My mom continued to show interest in my gaming adventures. She would often sit with me for a while, asking questions about the game and watching me play. Her genuine curiosity and support made me feel incredibly lucky. I knew that not all parents were as understanding or supportive, and I cherished every moment we spent together. As time went on, I began to realize that the console had brought more than just entertainment into my life. It had also taught me valuable lessons about perseverance, problem-solving, and teamwork. The challenges I faced in the game mirrored real-life obstacles, and I found myself applying the same determination and strategic thinking to overcome them. One day, my mom surprised me with another gift related to my newfound passion. She had signed me up for a gaming convention in the city. It was an event where gamers from all over could come together to celebrate their love for games, meet developers, and compete in tournaments. I was thrilled at the prospect of attending and couldn't wait to experience it. The convention was everything I had imagined and more. The atmosphere was electric, with thousands of gamers gathered in one place. I attended panels, tried out new games, and even participated in a tournament for my favorite game. Although I didn't win, the experience was exhilarating, and I made new friends who shared my interests. The highlight of the convention was meeting the developers of my favorite game. They held a Q&A session, where they discussed the making of the game and shared insights into their creative process. It was inspiring to hear from the people who had brought the game to life and to learn about the passion and dedication that went into its creation. As the months passed, I continued to grow as a gamer. I joined online communities, participated in forums, and even started streaming my gameplay. My audience grew steadily, and I loved sharing my experiences with others. The console had opened up a whole new world of opportunities, and I embraced them with enthusiasm. My mom remained my biggest supporter. She would often watch my streams and leave encouraging comments. Her belief in me was unwavering, and it motivated me to keep pushing myself and exploring new possibilities. I knew that none of this would have been possible without her initial gift and the love that had accompanied it. One evening, as I was preparing for a particularly challenging boss battle in the game, my mom knocked on my door. She had a thoughtful expression on her face, and I could tell she had something important to say. "Can I come in?" she asked. "Of course," I replied, pausing the game and turning to face her. She sat down on the edge of my bed and took a deep breath. "I've been thinking a lot about your future," she began. "I know how much you love gaming, and I've seen how passionate and dedicated you are. I want you to know that I support you, no matter what path you choose." Her words touched me deeply. I had always been worried about what my family thought of my gaming pursuits, especially when it came to my future. Hearing my mom's support and encouragement gave me a sense of validation and confidence that I had been seeking. "Thank you, Mom," I said, my voice filled with gratitude. "It means a lot to hear that from you." She smiled and reached out to give me a hug. "Just remember to always follow your passion and stay true to yourself. I believe in you." Her words stayed with me long after she left the room. They were a reminder of the unwavering support and love that had been a constant presence in my life. With renewed determination, I returned to my game, ready to face the challenges ahead. As the years went by, my passion for gaming continued to grow. I pursued a career in game development, inspired by the experiences and memories that had shaped my journey. My mom's gift had not only brought joy and excitement into my life, but had also set me on a path to follow my dreams. Looking back, I realized that my birthday that year had been a turning point. It had marked the beginning of a journey filled with adventure, growth, and self-discovery. The console had been more than just a gift. It had been a symbol of love, support, and the belief that anything was possible. My mom's thoughtful gesture had changed my life in ways I could never have imagined. It had brought us closer together, taught me valuable lessons, and inspired me to pursue my passions. And as I continued to navigate the ever-evolving world of gaming, I knew that the memories of that special birthday would always hold a special place in my heart.